the guest of ours for this evening, Mrs. Sonia Relia. She has been a renowned author for the first standalone activity-based series, My Learning Train, and also developed an activity-based program which is KinoLearn and Kinophonics. To add on, Madam Sonia has also shared her work with 2.5 lakhs. Isn't it amazing, teachers? So what a blessing to have ma'am today. So my first question is, what curriculum framework do you use in your early childhood program?
The child was not my focus, surprisingly. The teachers are my favorite. So any curriculum that I build it in such a way, thinking, how is this teacher going to take it to 30 children? That's my first thought. Because if I can empower the teacher, my child is taken care by my teachers. And I can't enter the teacher's classroom. This is yours, it's your domain, it's your... Our job is only to empower you and respect your space. And I think just picking up local, one thing that I did with curriculums was consolidate every last resource you have in your school and see how much you have.
One more question I have. When it comes to again the classroom scenario, children, they have groomed themselves in such a manner that they can't sit and listen to the teacher. Yes? So definitely they want some sort of engagement, right? So how do you integrate play-based learning into your curriculum?
So we use very short activities. That was always my way of working. A lot of music and a lot of like for example, if I have to sing a little song with you, saying, good evening, good evening, good evening to you. And hello, hello, how are you? That's it. So suppose, okay, please stand up and find a partner. Come on, get up and find a partner. Come on, get up everybody. Go, come on, find a partner. Stand in front of your partner. Stand in front of your partner.
This is the second instruction, right? Find your partner.
Okay, find your partner. Very good. Okay, now turn towards each other and clap 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now change your partner and clap 5 times. Come on, quickly change your partner. Go, find a partner. Now come back and look for your first partner. Give your partner a hug. Ah, lovely, lovely, beautiful. Please sit down. Okay, so what did I do, ma'am? I engaged the class and I gave them a brain break. So between any 2 activities, what you need to do is plan short brain breaks. That means a physical activity that will detach them from one thing and move them to another thing. And it should not be more than few seconds. If you plan 20-minute activity like this, then you can never finish your curriculums.
First of all, welcome to Olivia Enlightened English School. We are really honored and blessed to have you today in our campus. Since in our meeting when we met, I already told you it was a wait from 2013 till now that...
I think you need to record this.
Yeah. So destiny has always been very... I am blessed with destiny that what I want happens. And what a lovely day that I am meeting you today. It was something me who attracted you to Siliguri, I think so.
I believe that.
Yeah, okay. So, what Olivia generally believes is child development. So, the way Olivia has embraced children and embraced the development in them is we have made our children do folding clothes, brushing the teeth, putting water from one to another, squeezing the sponge water and putting in the glasses, and our parents are really very happy because, and I'm very happy that when this concept was brought into account, the parents readily accepted and understood, and parents are really very happy with these kinds of activities, and most of the parents are happy because the children are folding their clothes at home. So they are stacking it out. And with related to child development, do you feel that right now what NEP has designed, considering the holistic progress card, what is the scope given to learning without boundary? Because I feel that learning has no boundary, shouldn't be with boundary, especially at the early age. So do you feel NEP's guideline is enough to have a boundless learning environment for the kindergarten section?
If you honestly ask me, it's a great beginning. To reach a boundless, seamless energy, we have to be extremely skilled. And the teacher's skill is going to create that lack of boundary. So I have to start with some boundaries. My teacher has to become better equipped, and then we go seamless. Because if there is no daira, there is no line, there is no space, my teacher is not ready as yet because she has been bound for so many years. Right? So I have this, you run a beautiful school, I can see that with you. But as I travel through the country, I have been saying this to all schools. Teachers did not go wrong, your systems went wrong. The NCF is a guideline. They are not forcing you to do anything. In every paragraph they have written,
So whatever,
they are not giving you one blanket. It's not a command that they have given you. They have given you a guideline. They have said this is the guideline. And why? Because see, suppose your children are very skilled and they can do 1 to 50. Why will you stop it?
right?
But you should not make it 1 to 2000.
Exactly.
So the guideline, I think that's the crux of this entire NCL. It's a guideline.
With this child development, one more thing comes. We have children who are exponentially intelligent. We have children who needs much more pampering, and they need that tenderness, that motherly care. Being a teacher of the kindergarten section, understanding the child psychology and then acting according to the curriculum, what you feel the teacher's skill should be?
One, at least once in a month, group work together. You can't work in isolation. That means babies, level 1, level 2, all teachers should sit under one roof and work together. That's the first thing you have to do. The second thing you have to do is you have to read the learning milestones. And you have to absorb them, drink them, sleep them, get up them, walk them, and plan your activities like that. The minute you start doing that, your skills are going to go up. Do a lot of buddy talking, like speak to each other. Also, don't feel uncomfortable if someone corrects you because you need to correct each other. So I think consciousness, please respect the resources your schools are giving you. I see so much disrespect of resources, I get shocked. So I'm talking of both sides. One side, the teacher. I also see managements who give so much and packets band rehte hain. Why are they not used? Why are you not using all the resources? And secondly, jigsaw puzzle ka piece kyun gum hota hai? Why does every year a jigsaw puzzle piece get lost? So you be respectful of this beautiful environment. And like ma'am is saying, she's already respectful of your time. I think the skills will grow. Every single day, you should be better than what you were yesterday. When I started working, I'm not a good student. I don't have an MA, I don't have a PhD, but I have all Oxford University first presses in India. Everything first. The first phonics, the first atlas, the first everything. And it's a single author, ma'am. I don't have anybody who does my content. I do the songs, I do the music, I sit with the musicians, I sit with the artists, and I'm not a great academic student, but every day I get better than yesterday. I don't care what the other world is doing, मुझे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. But कल का, so there's a little thing what you say skills. So there's a small. Do you understand Hindi, all of you? So it's a small thing that says जब मेरे तिनके जैसा था आकार, तब मैं समझती थी इतना सा ही है संसार. फिर मेरा घर बना घोंसला, सूखे तिनकों से तैयार। मैं तब भी समझती थी इतना सा ही है संसार। फिर उड़ी मैं दूर गगन में अपने पंख पसार, आज मेरे समझ में आया इतना बड़ा है ये संसार। जब मैंने एक्टिविटी बेस्ड लर्निंग शुरू की थी, पीपल यूज्ड टू टेल मी क्या कर सकते हो 10 by 10 कार्ड्स के साथ, एंड मैं हंस के कहती थी कि दुनिया फतेह कर सकती हूँ, यू नो। एंड आई वुड से कि शाहरुख खान के अलावा हम भी कायनात से बातें करते हैं, है ना। नॉट ओनली शाहरुख खान, हम भी तो बातें करते हैं। तो आई यूज्ड टू से दिस कि मैं आसमान का अपना हिस्सा चुनकर लाऊंगी और अपने एक्टिविटी बेस्ड लर्निंग को खूब सजाऊंगी। अपनी बिटिया थी, एज ए स्मॉल डॉटर, तो रोज़ मैं अपनी बेटी को लेके आसमान में चली जाती थी, अपना आसमान का एक छोटा सा हिस्सा लेकर नीचे आ जाती थी। तब तो गूगल नहीं था, कुछ भी नहीं था। आसमान के जो बर्ड्स थे वो मुझे कहते थे कि ऊपर क्यों है आना, तुमको ज़मीन पे है जाना। ज़मीन के लोग कहते थे कि क्या फ़ायदा ऊपर जाने का, तुम यहीं पे तो लौट आओगी। तो आज इतने साल बाद, इतनी ब्यूटीफुल जर्नी के बाद, आसमान के परिंदे जब आते हैं तो ज़मीन पर अपने आसमान को पाते हैं। और वो सब जो मुझे कहते थे क्यों है आसमान पे जाना, मुझसे आसमान का रास्ता पूछ जाते हैं। सो बिल्ड योर ट्रस्ट। छोटी छोटी चीज़ों में अपने आप को खुश करो। आज हमने एक वॉल क्लीन किया, आज हमने एक एक्टिविटी करी। मेक रिकॉर्ड्स, दैट इज़ योर ग्राउंड रूल मैम। जो एक्टिविटी सक्सेसफुल है लिखो उसको। नेक्स्ट ईयर इट बिकम्स बेटर, इट बिकम्स बेटर, एंड यू, आई मीन इट्स सीमलेस, यू कांट इमेजिन। जो मैम कह रही थी असीम, आई एम एक्चुअली सिटिंग इन दैट पोजिशन टुडे, इसलिए मैं बोल पाती हूँ आपको। सो द वर्ल्ड इज योर्स।
You know, when it comes to classroom environment or teachers, teaching and learning methodologies, we find that even though teacher wants, yeah, they are bound with certain limitations. Maybe it can be a syllabus or it can be a time factor, anything. So, how should teachers design the classroom to promote learning and explorations?
Like we answered with your base design. If you have your learning outcomes in place, you have your domains in place, you design as per the time that is available, and also ma'am, you can't do all subjects every day. That becomes a little bit of a tedious process to do. And if you realize that the next year also the children are with you, and don't rush them. So the word jaldi karo must not come in your classroom. The minute the jaldi karo is happening means your design is not correct. So the best way to design it is to design the activity, not fit in the activity. So written work to design kar lete hain, but we fit in the activity. Design your activity, matlab your activity should not be let's do it. No, it won't work like that. It has to be designed into your curriculum. So your curriculums, like for example, when we do My Learning Train, a lot of people say there's not enough written work. Yes, because the page is divided into two parts. One is listening, speaking, and the other is writing. So if you don't do that to your curriculum, it never. That time frame has to be done.
Here, I'll come to a question that is, why male teachers are not preferable, and we hardly can count schools having, if we can count teachers for nursery, LKG, UKG as male teachers. It's a big question for the nation. Why so?
We are beginning to grow trust slowly. Secondly, many men never came into this field, but now when I take my workshops, I do see male teachers growing. I do see teachers who are art teachers or class teachers. I think I've just come across one or two, and not because we are not ready to accept them, ma'am. They need to be ready to come into kindergarten. I don't think that there is an essential, like with a mother safety. So the safety factor, I think somewhere unconsciously or
That's
consciously.
what I again came into this account, safety. So safety when we are talking about, and as teachers we are bringing female teachers into the scenario of kindergarten. I think there are many male members who are so friendly with the children at the young age.
They have to be ready
Yeah.
to come into kindergarten.
Some fathers are better teachers than mothers.
Absolutely, I agree with you.
So I think a kind of shift, a a huge paradigm shift also is required.
But I'm telling you, I'm seeing young people now,
Yeah.
which I never did.
Okay.
So I'm quite happy to see them. They participate, they kind of dance with us, and they do all of that. I think it will balance at some point of time. Just like we are looking at women leadership in the corporate, that has to rise. Like that, they have to come here for us to receive them. I think it's not because we don't want to.
Now coming to the, when we talk about the journey of learning, learning is a journey within the school, out to home, and within the home, out to school. So it's a journey in way out and out way in, right? So considering that, the first and the foremost is the formal schooling time of a child, which was earlier 5, now it's coming to 3, and in the playgroup it goes to 2.5, 1.5, because now generally both mother and father are working people. So schools, whether it's formal, it's informal, and what we cater right now, which was informal earlier, now according to NEP is coming into formal education. So what you feel coming, as an atrocity, I would say, or according to your consideration, what should be the formal school timing of a child? Formal. I'm not going to the playgroup.
The minimum settling time of children and everything, not less than 4 hours, ma'am. Because in 2 hours,
I'm talking about here, means at what age?
at what age?
Yeah, because
So it's 3 now. It's formalized at 3.
No, I'm not talking about what is already designed as per NEP with 3 plus 5 and all this.
So if your children, because with working mothers now, the children are already moving into daycare very early. There is no other option.
That is like lifestyle change which we are bringing into the children.
Yeah.
Our future is our children, and our lifestyle is being
But
paid off by the
the
children's
reason,
development.
the reason they have made it 3 years and 6 years for class 1 is because 5 years in class 1 was giving some specifically age when they were passing out and all was becoming a little bit of a doubt, a problem to it. So the 3 years, 4 years, 5 years and 6 years and 7 years. Also, it's very interesting when you have learning difficulties. Normally, by the age of 6, you can spot the difficulty better. So, if you take this into a 5-year scenario, ma'am, by the time the child is 6 or 7, you know this child is facing this difficulty also. So, therefore, they have consolidated it. Below 3, bringing the children in was not working in many schools.
So, but when it comes to daycare, when it comes to the scenario where both mother and father is working, do you feel the development in the children is getting hampered? And in that case, where a child is mostly taken care by daycare, what role a school and a teacher should, take upon?
Anything of responsibility, if it's daycare, it has its own. And these children are not being, in the sense that we expect the children to be more independent now. But I'm finding parents getting them more and more dependent on them. Because I think we were far more independent, we did more things ourselves and things like that. So whether it's a daycare or school care, I think a certain base amount of independence and planning has to be.
Does it affect the emotional well-being of the child?
It would definitely. But this is the generation, and these are the parents. That's it. So you have to make the best out of it. I also would suggest in school, when you talk to parents, to talk about non-digital time for at least 15-20 minutes in the evening. Because that is becoming a bigger pain than them working. They're quite happy children when they go to daycare. They're really happy because
they are with peers.
Yeah, they're with peers. I don't see any harm
And
in
at
it.
home it has become more conservative where both mother and father
I
is
think
busy with
daycare
their
is
work.
great. My daughter is 32 and she was asking me, Ma, will you come and look after my child? So I said, yes, I'm a busy grandmother, but I will come. But I would like a child.
So you prefer more daycare, that is day boarding, to be,
If the mother is working, yes, and if you don't have, the nicest if you can have your parents to come and take care of,
Yeah,
to be with
definitely,
you.
but
Nothing to
coming
beat
into
a
the-
joint family.
scenario.
Nothing to beat a joint. In fact, I think a lot of families are coming back together to take care of children. I
Right,
see that
right.
happening with a lot of my friends.
Yeah. So, but that's again like like catering to day boarding or daycare. So you prefer if both parents are working or somebody or the other is unable to take care in certain cases.
Yeah.
So it would be
Yes, the
preferable to
daycares
put in
are
day
safer,
boarding.
absolutely.
Yeah, daycares are safer. Okay. Any question from the teachers?
So they want to
Because
go
I
home
think
now.
PTM is the most important thing which you all worry about.
I'm sure that now everybody wants to run home to the children. Yes? Yes, that's what you're asking.
Inspire you to run for a kids. Like first you have been a teacher for a kids first, then you wrote a book. Like for the
I have 35 books, ma'am, with for little children.
yes, yes ma'am, but now you are like writing book for a kids.
Yes.
Yes ma'am. So like most of the teacher wants to be a senior class teacher. So
Yeah.
what inspired you to be a kids
Because
teacher and also a kids books writer?
I always enjoyed being an early years person. And secondly, for me, seniority was getting better at my job every day, ma'am. Right? I can go and take a physics class, but the physics teacher can't come and take my class. Right? I can plan, I can do some economics, I can go, but my physics teacher cannot come to the kindergarten. Right? So I used to feel very challenged by this segment. I used to feel that it gets my skills, it gets my music, it gets my. I can bring the world to these children. That used to be my favorite. And when Oxford University Press decided turned 100 years old in India, they found me doing some activity somewhere. And when they invited me, I thought I'm going to meet their author. I did not know I'm going to become an author. So I just showed them some activities, and at the end of the activity, they turned my laptop, they typed Oxford University Press, and they said, you will be our first standalone author in India. So madam, I didn't do anything about it. It's their problem. They just, also I have no fear. I love experimenting. So I think with children, and I also had this big problem that people used to tell us, date on the right, moral of the story, and I wanted to write books which would make the teacher have every resource she needs. Otherwise, people tell us what to do, nobody tells us how to do it. So my vision was, my books should be such that they should tell teachers how to do it. So that was the reason why I stayed. And madam, I have always felt that a lot of my people used to say, senior children don't respect us. So one day I took all my teachers and I said, today when the 12th class comes down, walk up the steps with me. Get your back up, ma'am, थोड़ा अपने आप को गुरूर से देखिए and see how the world respects you. So that was my hunger. And how can somebody not respect foundation teachers? I mean, how can you not do it? And I'm living that respect today. I don't get time to go home. So enjoy this journey.
But I think the kindergarten teachers are always blessed, and I feel that even in our school also the kindergarten teacher who's
Many years we've been taken for granted also, ma'am. क्या
right,
क्या
right.
करते हो, ABC पढ़ाते हो.
Kids,
So
but in our school, I always say the teachers who teach nursery and the teachers who teach 12, both are same. And everybody should be respected. The traditional settings of learning and the AI-based learning. I'm talking about these two.
Ma'am,
coming up with Gen
if the
Zs.
traditional learning is not there, how is the AI learner going to happen? ये जो AI learner बैठे हुए हैं,
How to cater to this?
ma'am, we are catering already to it. So I don't think that traditional learning is ever going to be outdated. Even an AI is telling you how to do ABC only, na?
Yeah,
It's
so-
telling you how to do.
Yeah, so with this, like how do school and parents balance it?
I think just the way you already are. If technology was the grounding factor for foundation, after COVID, the children would have come to us absolutely perfect. But the children did not come to us perfect. That is one of the best tests of technology. 2 years only technology. How did the children come to you blank? So therefore, the human touch is never going to go away, ma'am. AI is simply an investment like a computer. Like you invested yesterday into a computer, then you got invested into Google, then you invested into Instagram, into Thread, into LinkedIn. But there were humans using it, right? So even AI is a tool which the human will use to make their life easier. Assessments करते हैं हमने.
We have the opening of our prospectus. So we have already announced the admission for the session 2025-26, and who can be the best person to start the initiation of the kids section admission ongoing better than Madam Sonia Relia. So we'll have Madam Sonia Relia to just open up the brochure for our admission open for the Olivia Kids section.